REVOU. Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 9 to 10. Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 9 to 10 proves that the latest installment of the Netflix reality series might be its weakest since Season 1. While the competition dating series sticks true to its escapist roots, it's losing the fun and thrill due to the production team and editors favoring certain contestants and specific pairings above all the rest. Despite being the longest season of the series, with only 2 episodes left, it feels as if considerable time hasn't been spent with all of the contestants, which is a shame. As was the case in episodes 7 to 8, Shen remains the series' favorite and de facto protagonist. Singles Inferno is playing favorites, and it's doing so obviously. While there's always a contestant or two that become the breakout stars, Singles Inferno Season 4 seems dead set on manufacturing that star moment. And Sian fits the bill. It's not bad per se, because Sian is charming and likable, with a fantastic competitive edge that makes her a wildcard on screen when she isn't bogged down by romance. It's not her fault that production is angling for a particular narrative, and anyone who believes it doesn't understand how reality TV works. No, the frustration lies in the fact that her would-be suitor, Janso, grows increasingly unlikable and cold as the season progresses. What once seemed offbeat and aloof now seems downright rude. While he chooses her to go with him to paradise, he barely interacts at dinner and seems shocked when she calls him out. She ends up playing it off as his tough guy image, but to audience members and some select panelists, the always reliable Lee Dae, it screams flippant at best and a red flag at its worst. Or at the very least, that's how it's being edited. Far too often, it's easy to create unhealthy parasocial relationships with reality TV stars that benefit no one. Janso could very well be a perfectly likable and decent man, but the edit for him, unbeknownst or not, is brutal. And it's made all the worse because the series is committed to spending a good 2/3 of the runtime with him. We needed more time with Jangsu and Eugin. Even Jangsu and Eugin's friend date is interrupted by the production team needing to insert Shen and Janso's 2-day love story into the mix. It was genuinely adorable watching Jangsu pick Eugin to go with him after Janso chose Sian as his first choice. He tells her that her presence is comforting, calling her his Oompa Loompa, whom he wishes he could carry around on his shoulder as she chats in his ear, soothing in her consistent kindness. It's always wonderful to see friendships thrive in the series, and Eugin brings out a better side of Jangsu. Shen clearly notes this last point when the two couples are brought together for a double date. The edited clips show Jangsu mindful of Eugin and considerate of her wants and needs while enjoying their night. Meanwhile, Janso adopts too casual a tone when addressing Sian, making fun of her while asking Eugin to quiet down when they play pool. Many things get lost in the edit, but that doesn't explain the message the series is trying to sell. This is especially true as we near the end of the episode. Shen rejects Theo and gets emotional in the moment due to his decency. Now, it's between Janso and Jangsu, as she must determine who to bring along to paradise. Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 9 to 10 throws a few more curveballs our way. We realize that Jo-yeon and Taiwan's precious date didn't reveal the whole truth. Jo-yeon believes that while Taiwan tells her he feels a lot for her, he isn't showing her through his actions. Newly released scenes of the two show he refuses to ask her questions and walks ahead on their date. It always felt a bit like a pairing out of convenience, but now even more so. The wrestling match is a highlight in Singles Inferno Season 4 Episodes 9 to 10. Meanwhile, Aaron still worries about Donghoon and his feelings for her. This is particularly notable, as Hayden does her best to flirt her way into his heart. Her forward attitude starkly contrasts with the other girls. But amidst the emotional fallouts, the real episode highlight is the wrestling match between the female contestants in episode 10. So often, the men in the series are forced to compete through grueling physical matches, but Singles Inferno Season 4 episodes 9 to 10 do away with those expectations. The girls are stuck on a mat in the middle of the pool, with the incentive to push the others off until there's a top 3. Those 3 will get to choose who will accompany them to paradise. As Dex hilariously puts it, the competition allows for some cool moments, but it is just an opportune way to embarrass themselves. It's hard to look graceful while kicking and shoving someone in a pool. It does, however, once again show off Chan's determined, competitive nature, something that is at war with her usual calm demeanor.